Well, thanks so much for your time on TV3. I'm sure you watched the game. I don't know if you were in Ghana or you were here to witness our first game. It didn't go well the way we wanted it. Unfortunately, we lost 2-1 to one of the smallest clubs or country that Ghana normally be there. Your genuine impression about it so far?
Okay, thank you so much for having me. And let me take the opportunity to say a very good afternoon to your cherished viewers in Ghana. TV3 viewers, you have a very huge viewers. And also say a very good afternoon to your good self for having me. Yeah, I had the opportunity to watch the game, but I couldn't watch the first half. I watched the second half because there were some few challenges that I had to stay at the gate to resolve, to be able to make sure that a lot of our supporters get the ticket to enter the game. So I went in at a time that first half had already been played. Yeah, so my general impression is that yeah, it was a quite good game. But once we were not able to score or draw, I would say that all of us were disappointed. Personally, I was disappointed because going into the game, our wish was that that we should be able to beat Cape Verde and secure 3 maximum points and then strategize for the next 2 games. But at the end of the game, what happened was that we lost, as you have indicated. So personally, I was disappointed, as majority of Ghanaians were disappointed. I was also disappointed. So that is my impression about it.
So I was asking, what do you think accounted? Many are attributing it to lack of commitments on the part of the players, and others also think the absence of kudos in a bit affected us.
Let me say that at this point, as Ghanaians, we should stop doing the blame game, because as I sit before you now, I haven't had opportunity to see the technical bench, their report. If you care to know, after every match, there's a technical bench, head coach and his technical team. They will have to come out with their report to the FA officials, which report later will be shared with the ministry. So as we sit this afternoon, I have not had opportunity to see the report of the technical bench. So it will be difficult for me to say A is at fault or B is at fault. This is what I can say for now.
So you say you couldn't watch the full game, but what you saw,
I watched
in your opinion, what do you think accounted for that defeat? Before assessing the report from the technical team, what do you think personally?
Well, what I think personally is that we lost concentration. Well, at least the second goal came during the second half and I was there. We lost concentration. And I also think that, personally, I think that the team needs a sports psychologist, because you play a game, either the early hours in the game, I'm told they scored us and then we're able to equalize. But later part of the game, in the injury time, then they scored. It means that we need a sports psychologist who should be able to psych the minds of the players that look here, where we are, either we are drawing or we are winning, so that they become some sort of aware that where we are, we need to put in more effort to be able to win or draw. At least it's better having 1 point than having no a point. Where we are now, as I said, many Ghanaians are sad, so disappointed, because the 2 games ahead of us are tough games. So personally, I think that the team needs a sports psychologist to be able to psych the minds of the players. Because if you have watched many of our games, either the opponent score us early in the first half or later in the game. Go and check all the games that we have played. So this is my personal observation.
With the team.
Yes.
Very well. We hope to correct those mistakes going forward. But that comes with a very tough game, like you said. Egypt drew their first game to Mozambique. They nearly lost that game, but they fought hard to win or to manage to get points. So, what would be the pep talk to these players, to our players, if you were to advise them, and what should Ghanaians expect going into that game on Thursday night?
Yeah, my advice to them is that they should know that there are 11 players on the pitch representing 32 million Ghanaians. And they should also know that football is the passion of Ghana. It's the lifeblood of every Ghanaian. And they should also know that they are holding the heart of 32 million Ghanaians. So they should put in a lot. Their individual or personal efforts. And then I believe that the technical bench, the coach and his team has a strategy for every match. Even though Egypt, we know them to be tough team when it comes to AFCON. But I believe that the coach has a strategy for every match. And let us hope and pray that the strategy come Thursday work for us to be able to get the 3 maximum points. And then become confident that we can qualify for the next stage. But we cannot afford to go out of this tournament at the group stage. No, we cannot. But I will also urge the teaming supporters back home to continue to pray for us. These days, football has become of age. Every country, every nation knows how to play and play better. The days where we used to have Abedi Pele, Tony Eboa and co. Now we do not have those stars. So what we have to do is to continue to pray and support them. After all, it's sad to say this, but I have to say it. World Cup, Argentina, their first game, they lost to Saudi Arabia. You understand? But with determination and hard work, they were able to come back to win the cup. So I want to just encourage the players, the technical bench, and every Ghanaian that even though we have lost our first game very painfully, but we should take inspiration from Argentina. When they played Saudi Arabia in the World Cup, they lost, I think, 2-1 or so. But they were able to recover quick. They didn't allow themselves to let the defeat to take over them. They came back quick and they were able to progress through the quarterfinals, semi-finals, and at the end of the day, they won the cup. So this will be my motivation to them. The assurance that what I will say is that, yes, as a Ghanaian, a true Ghanaian, my wish is that Ghana should be able to win the cup. That is my wish. But as I said, there are certain things that the playing body, the technical bench has to put in place to be able to secure that. So my wish as I sit before you is that Ghana should be able to win the cup, because after 41 years, it's been long. So that is my wish.
But looking at what they're playing, it looks a bit difficult.
Well, they have to improve over that, of what they are, yes. And I believe that going into Egypt game, they will see improvement over the last game. Yes.
Thanks so much. Let's go on the blasters thing and then some supporters were outside the gates seeking for tickets, but the tickets were kept to others and being later sold to them. I don't know if you can brief us how was the tickets given to the players, and there was some to the supporters, and there was some misunderstanding at the blasters on Sunday where a fan decided to approach coach and it ended up in violence. Your reaction to that?
Okay, thank you so much. Regarding the fans attempting to attack the coach, honestly, I have not heard that, because I am not in the same hotel with the team. I am far away from the team. So I have not heard that. People are saying it, but I have to take my time to find out from the FA authorities, those at the team camp, whether such a thing really happened. And now, regarding the ticket issue, let me say emphatically that nobody sold a ticket at the gate. We like allegation too much in Ghana. Look, what happened was that the printing of the ticket is not the responsibility of Ghana. The Africans, the host nation, they have what is called local organizing committee. They are in charge of organizing everything. And they were doing the printing of the ticket. As at 12 p.m. on the 14th Sunday that we played, government, we have requested for about 2,000 tickets. We have paid. But as at 4-3, the ticket has not been printed. These things are done through the FA. And thanks to Alex Asante, he's in charge. It's not like you come to tournament and then government officials walk to a market and then you buy the kit and give it to people. There's a procedure. So once the authorities in charge of the organization, i.e. the LOC, have not given you the ticket, you cannot sell. And you know, during tournament like this, I believe strongly that their thinking was that if you should release the ticket early enough, people can just, in Africa, people can just duplicate it, and mind you, they are hosting this game to be able to recoup the cost that they have invested into the infrastructure. So they had a strategy of not releasing the ticket early enough. At the time that we got the ticket, many of our supporters have already left their hotels to the place. Right? Look, as at about 5 minutes to the kickoff, that our chief accountant was able to secure our 700 tickets because from the authorities. Then he brought it. But when he brought it, many of our supporters have gone back to their hotels. Wow. The ones that we got early were given to the leaders of the supporters union to share to their members. But you see, those that we got, I believe that the strategy that they used to share, maybe there was a little challenge problem. So going into Egypt's games, we need to perfect it and make sure that we get it early enough to be able to give to everybody. But I'm telling you, I went into the stadium second half because of this problem. Because as a leader, I had to stay back to ensure that. So all of our supporters who are around when the ticket came got tickets and they were inside. But as to the issue about people selling tickets, I didn't see anything like that.
If you can disclose anything.
Who made you to understand?
That was the sports, the Charles and Kofa. Is it Charles and Kofa?
So look for him and ask him.
No, I mean asking you if you can help with them.
No, you said Charles and Kofa has put certain information out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look for him and ask him why he said that.
You are the best to answer than
no,
Charles.
I'm
Charles
not.
speaks for you.
No, listen to me. Listen to me. What should I say? Charles. I don't know why he said that at the time that he was saying that he's the spokesperson for the ministry, right?
Yeah.
So he is privy to the information. You understand? So he is the best. I don't know why he said that. So look for him and ask him why he said that the budget will be known after the tournament. Personally, having had interaction with Charles to find out as to why, the reason why he said that
Lastly, then we go to Chief. You've been here a couple of days. You've seen a lot of facilities around here. And the last time Ghana hosted AFCON was in 2008. Are you aiming or thinking of hosting it some other time, the near future? And what do you think we should do in our country to have such beautiful facilities that we are witnessing here?
Oh, but as we speak, I will say that since 4th Republic, 92 to date, President Akufo-Addo has been the president who has provided sports infrastructure than any other president, even Rawlings, Kufuor, nobody will come near President Akufo-Addo. The record Akufo-Addo has in terms of sports infrastructure, no president can beat him. Thanks to Akufo-Addo, today we have Legon Sports Stadium, which was started by President Kufuor. In fact, at that time, I was a student at Legon. MPP left power, NDC came, but we all saw they didn't do anything there. Today, as we speak, that facility is almost complete for the incoming African Games. Go to Legon Botema, the ultra-modern infrastructure that Akufo-Addo has done there. 2-3 days before we came, I went to Accra Sports Stadium to look at the pitch. I want to entreat you that after here, when you go to Accra, go to look at the pitch. It's just like the one we are playing here. The kind of maintenance and the glass that they are working on are also amazed. Same is going on in Kumasi. Cape Coast, same is taking place in Cape Coast. Esipon is going through renovation. Same Temale. So when the opportunity comes, why not? If we're able to finish all this renovation and in addition to Legon 1, when the opportunity comes and the president in his wisdom take a decision to go and build. You see, this one is the government who should go and build for. And with this infrastructure that Akufo-Addo is putting in place, I am confident that in one day, Ghana can host AFCON. Recently, we went to Koforidua and Akufo-Addo commissioned the Youth Resource Center. That is also a nice edifice, sports infrastructure. Others, about 3-4 of them, I'm told will soon also be commissioned. So once we have all this infrastructure in place, why not? Ghana can build to host. We are going to host African Games come this year March. An African Game is the biggest event, sporting event in Africa. This one is just about soccer. African Games, we will do soccer, we will do boxing, athletics, all the other swimming and other ones. Even that one, Akufo-Addo has been able to provide infrastructure for us to do that. Why not AFCON? So going forward, I think that in future, with this infrastructure in place, thanks to Akufo-Addo, Ghana should be able to build for AFCON to host. Because when you host, it comes with other financial benefit. You are the stadium that day. Look at the number of people who went there. They take it, they bought. It's money. People bought food and other things, souvenirs and all that. Look at the kind of job that's also been created for the Ivorians. Their businesses and all that within these 2 or 3 weeks that the tournament is going to take place. At least it will add some flesh, some improvement to the economy. You understand? And that is the power of football, the power of sports. There's a strong correlation between sports and economic development. That is why Akufo-Addo has decided to invest huge sums of money into all this infrastructure for future government to be able to build for AFCON and other sporting events in Africa.
Thank you so much.